From the outside, quarterback development is often reduced to rankings, depth charts, and box scores. But the truth of the position lives far deeper than numbers or recruiting stars. It lives in preparation, adaptability, and the willingness to grow through uncertainty. Fernando Mendoza's story is not one of instant stardom or effortless ascension. It is a story built deliberately, through patience, accountability, and the quiet determination required to earn trust at one of the most demanding positions in sports. Fernando Mendoza grew up with an understanding that quarterbacking is not simply about throwing a football. It is about managing chaos. It is about absorbing responsibility when things go wrong and sharing credit when things go right. From an early age, Mendoza showed a natural feel for the position, not just the physical tools, but the mental processing that separates quarterbacks who survive from quarterbacks who lead. In his early development, Mendoza was never defined solely by raw athleticism. He was defined by awareness. He understood spacing. He recognized coverage. He learned how to operate within structure rather than relying on improvisation alone. Coaches trusted him because he valued the details: footwork, timing, communication. Teammates trusted him because he remained composed regardless of circumstance. As his high school career progressed, Mendoza continued refining his approach. He did not chase attention or validation. He chased mastery. Film study became routine. Preparation became habitual. He learned early that quarterbacking is cumulative, that small habits surface in big moments. That mindset shaped his transition to the collegiate level. When Mendoza arrived at California, he entered a program navigating transition and rebuilding identity. That environment demanded patience from quarterbacks and maturity beyond years. Opportunities would not come easily. Consistency would be required before visibility. For a young quarterback, that reality can be disorienting. For Mendoza, it became instructional. From the beginning, Mendoza approached his role with professionalism. He learned the offense thoroughly. He absorbed coaching. He studied opposing defenses. He embraced competition without resentment. In meeting rooms and practice fields, his focus remained steady. He understood that development often happens long before opportunity presents itself. Quarterback rooms are unique ecosystems. They demand confidence without entitlement and humility without passivity. Mendoza navigated that balance carefully. He prepared as if he were one snap away from leading the offense, even when that snap seemed distant. That readiness became his foundation. When Mendoza's opportunities arrived, they were not perfect. Few quarterback debuts are. The game moved quickly. Pressure arrived faster. Mistakes were inevitable. What mattered was response. Mendoza did not unravel. He processed. He corrected. He learned. That ability to stabilize under stress revealed his long-term potential. As his role expanded, Mendoza's understanding of the offense deepened. He became more decisive with his reads. His footwork became more consistent. His timing with receivers improved. He learned how to manipulate defenders with his eyes and shoulders. These are not traits learned overnight. They are earned through repetition and accountability. One of Mendoza's defining qualities is his football intelligence. He recognizes coverage shells. He understands leverage. He anticipates defensive movement rather than reacting late. That anticipation allows him to function when plays break down and defenses disguise intent. It allows him to stay calm when others panic. Equally important is his emotional discipline. Quarterbacks are evaluated constantly. Every throw is scrutinized. Every mistake is magnified. Mendoza learned how to compartmentalize, how to acknowledge errors without allowing them to dictate the next series. That mental resilience allowed him to grow without fear. Inside the locker room, Mendoza's presence mattered. He communicated clearly. He listened attentively. He held himself accountable before holding others accountable. Leadership, for him, was not performative. It was consistent. Teammates noticed. Coaches trusted it. As California continued navigating transition, Mendoza became a stabilizing force. Stability matters more than spectacle during rebuilding phases. He provided structure. He provided reliability. He understood that winning begins with avoiding self-inflicted damage. His decision-making reflected that understanding. Mendoza's pocket presence evolved significantly. He learned how to feel pressure without fleeing prematurely. He learned how to reset his base after movement. He learned how to maintain vision downfield while navigating collapsing pockets. These skills are essential for longevity at quarterback. He also embraced the importance of ball security. In high-leverage moments, discipline matters more than aggression. Mendoza demonstrated an understanding of risk management, when to challenge coverage and when to live for the next down. That balance elevated his trustworthiness. What makes Fernando Mendoza's journey compelling is not a single defining performance. It is the accumulation of progress. Each week, subtle improvements appeared. Reads came faster. Communication became cleaner. Confidence became quieter but stronger. In an era dominated by instant evaluation, Mendoza represents a developmental quarterback willing to grow through experience rather than expectation. He understands that mastery is incremental. He does not rush it. Off the field, Mendoza carries himself with perspective. He understands the privilege of opportunity and the fragility of careers. That awareness shapes how he prepares and how he treats teammates. He values collaboration over individual acclaim. As his collegiate career progressed, Mendoza continued refining situational football. He improved his understanding of down and distance. He became more efficient in red zone decision-making. He learned how to manage tempo. These elements separate quarterbacks who manage games from quarterbacks who win them. Mendoza's adaptability also stands out. College football systems evolve rapidly. Personnel changes. Coaching philosophies shift. Mendoza demonstrated the ability to adjust without losing identity. He absorbed new concepts while maintaining core principles. The quarterback position exposes weaknesses quickly. It also rewards growth visibly. Mendoza embraced that reality. He did not avoid criticism. He used it. He did not chase perfection. He chased progress. In pressure moments, Mendoza's composure became evident. He did not rush mechanics. He trusted preparation. That steadiness reassured teammates and stabilized the offense during adversity. Beyond physical traits, Mendoza's value lies in reliability. Coaches value quarterbacks who execute game plans, protect the football, and elevate those around them. Mendoza embodies those traits. His story underscores a broader truth about football development. Progress is not always loud. It is often quiet, repetitive, and unglamorous. But it is effective. Fernando Mendoza's journey reflects the reality that quarterbacks are shaped by moments unseen, late-night film sessions, corrective reps, uncomfortable conversations. Those moments build professionals. As expectations evolve, Mendoza remains grounded in preparation and accountability. He understands that every season presents new challenges. He welcomes them. His story is not about proving others wrong. It is about proving himself right to believe in patience, discipline, and growth. In a football culture obsessed with immediacy, Fernando Mendoza represents endurance. He represents development over hype, substance over spectacle. He is still writing his story. There are chapters yet to come, lessons yet to be learned, opportunities yet to be earned. But one truth is already clear: he is prepared. Prepared not because the path was easy, but because he learned how to navigate uncertainty with composure and purpose. Thank you for taking the time to reflect on the journey of Fernando Mendoza, a story built on patience, preparation, and quiet resolve. If this story resonated with you, if it reminded you that development still matters in football and in life, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Because the most meaningful journeys are not always the loudest, but they are always worth telling.